I'm standing here in Kilmorna, outside 5 or 6 miles outside Listowel, and looking down, I'm looking across to the wall, I'm looking at the river field. And where I'm standing now, if I could be afforded to stand here 100 years ago this week, I'd be taking the last look at the great house, where I was right out over there, right there, we're standing right there in front of me. And it had only 2 days left, because on the morning of the 7th of April 1921, the British soldiers came out fishing the river field. An ambush was laid for them at the top of the avenues, coming out to the great house, and volunteer Michael Galvin was killed, the only man to be killed in action in Co.Kerry during the War of Independence. Until you go to Scannell Island, you get 3 more there. And the following Thursday, the 14th of April 1921, a group of armed IRA-men gathered below there on the wood. They came up, they surrounded the great house. Vicars was taken out, put up against the tree where I'm standing now, and shot. And the notices put around his neck: "Spies and informers beware, IRA never forgets." To this day, the shooting of Vicars, to say the least, is controversial, because it has never been proved he was an informer. But on the other hand, he was collaborating with the enemy, which was a very, very foolish thing to do on his behalf on the times that were in this. So I said I'd come down today and have one look around at 100 years to the week that he was shot. And eventually the land of 600 acres, which spread both sides of the river, was divided amongst the people when the state was formed. The land was eventually split up and given back to the people. But it must be also remembered, 100 years before Vicars or so, 35 families, a battering ram was brought in. Their houses were knocked and they were thrown out on the road, and they weren't shown any sympathy either. And Vicars, while he may have been innocent of being a spy, he was seen as well by the ruling class. He was one of the ruling classes. But I know his people were nationalists, so it's for and against whether he should have been shot or not. But I don't have the answers. But you have to look back in time, look back 100 years ago. Maybe you think different if you were there. So that's it now.